Good doggy. Good boy.
I'm ready.
Excellent.
There's nothing keeping.
Just change first.
All right. I'm ready.
Excellent.
There's nothing.
I'll just grab a... All right, then. I think we can go. I've got everything I need. And you?
How am I supposed to behave at the monastery?
You'll be there as my personal escort. So you deserve the same respect as me. It's a bit unusual, but my name opens many doors. That's why I'm counting on you to follow orders and not do anything that might endanger our mission.
Of course. You can count on me. How long will the journey take?
You've never been to Sedlets? It's just beyond the
I
town.
haven't. I'm ready to...
Off we go. Father Abbot.
Albert, my friend. Christ be praised. Greetings, Master Albec. I heard you returned from Padua, but truth be told, I didn't expect you. So tell me, what brings you to my doorstep?
Worthy father, I thank you for the welcome. I've come to ask a favor, but...
Drop the formality, my friend. We've known each other a long time.
Very well. I simply need an audience with King Sigismund. It's about his brother's health.
You can surely request an audience.
I could, but I'd hoped your influence might help make it happen.
Oh, I think you overestimate my influence. In any case, you can gain access to Sigismund's court on your own. We both know how. That matter still hasn't been settled, Albrecht. The king cares about it.
Actually... Forgive me. These are grave matters concerning His Royal Majesty. Can we speak privately somewhere?
I'd like that, but I'm afraid things are rather complicated right now.
Well, what's going on, my friend? You seem a little uneasy.
I am. There are 3 seriously ill patients in the infirmary, gravely ill, and I fear the worst.
The Black Death?
Sadly, we can't rule it out. And I say that as someone who's lived through one outbreak already, and survived.
Well, does it look like the plague?
You think I'd be alarmed over nothing?
Forgive me, Father. And who are these 3 patients?
2 are members of the monastery, Confessor Stephen and Brother Yaroslav, who works in the scriptorium. And one of the maidservants.
That doesn't make any sense. How could all 3 of them get infected?
When the plague strikes full force, it's swift.
That's not what I meant. You said yourself one of the sick is a maid. And as far as I know, women aren't allowed in the cloister.
True. So how could she have caught it along with 2 monks?
That, alas, I don't know.
Where would it have come from? The monastery is isolated. Few are allowed inside the cloisters.
Before King Sigismund decided to stay here, we took in many folk fleeing his army. We gave those poor souls food, shelter. Some of them washed in clean water for the first time in weeks.
And in poverty, hunger, and filth, all sorts of illnesses thrive.
On top of that, there's construction going on inside the church. There are all sorts of craftsmen and labor.
What are we going to do, Albrecht?
We'll go and see to the sick, of course. Then there'll be no reason we can't speak to the abbot in private about our matter.
But what if we catch it?
My mission is to help those in need. You're free to walk away.
Lord Pisek assigned me to guard you.
I believe he had other kinds of danger.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Thank you, Albrecht, for volunteering. I wouldn't have dared ask it of you.
No need to thank me. I'm a physician. And there are people here in need of help. Not only those in the infirmary. If we can rule out plague, that may put your mind at ease too.
That's what I'm praying for. And of course, I'm open to discussing that matter of ours later on. I'll have a room prepared for you right in the infirmary. Brother Benedict, one of our novices, is there.
Thank you. But I'd like to ask one small favor. I've been here many times before, but Henry's here for the first time. Would one of the brothers be able to show him the monastery?
Of course. If you'd like, Henry, just ask Brother Petramil. I just spoke with him before you arrived. He'll show you around and gladly answer any questions.
Thank you, Father.
Very well. We've talked long enough. Let's get to work. Will you come with me to the infirmary, Henry?
Of course. Wouldn't let you go alone, would I?
I didn't think so. Tell me, Henry, didn't the abbot seem anxious to you?
I don't know. But fear of an unknown
Greetings to
illness
you.
is natural, isn't it?
Well, that's true, but I don't know.
The plague's a terrible illness. But surely they'd recognize it in the infirmary. Why would he need you?
Well, the thing is, the monastery isn't in great shape. Not that you'd notice right away. King Wenceslas borrowed heavily from
Good to see you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Since we're spending time together,
Sigismund Albik of Unichov, Doctor of Medicine of the Prague University, personal physician and advisor to His Royal Highness King Wenceslas, though if you're interested, who can appreciate the complexity of my journey from a bachelor's degree.
how did you come to treat King Wen?
My talents and abilities, not long ago when I returned to Prague from Padua, word quickly got out that a capable people started coming to me with all sorts of troubles. Then one day, the royal carriage, we rushed to Perglitz, where I found Wenceslas moaning in pain while his alchemists bathed him in various oils.
Which I reckon wasn't of much help.
Not in the slightest. But the treatment turned out to be quite simple. A diet. And its effects were near miraculous. He soon learned I was learned in law as well, so I became his personal advisor. A few years ago, I was given a title for my services, as well as the particle of Unichov. As you can see, when you have the reputation of the best physician.
I hear you've written several books.
About medicine, what else? I wrote it mainly for students and practitioners, but I'm also planning to write a book about health, and it won't just be advice on how to survive the plague or treat a fever. What to eat, when to sleep, how to exercise, what to avoid. I believe that health is not a coincidence, but the result of a sensible lifestyle. Those who know and follow these rules won't need to visit the physician as often, which may be an
How is medicine in Italy different from Bohemia?
massively. Though my local colleagues don't like in Italy, especially in Padua, emphasis is placed on precise observation, analysis of causes and effects, and above all, prevention. Italians pay more attention to the connection between diet, environment, and health. Something I have tried to introduce here. Czechs are used to heavy, fatty foods and rely more on miracles than sensibility. Here, physicians are taken as a last resort. In Italy, a physician's word is law for daily life.
It's your bloody fault anyway. Oh, I struck you first, and that should have ended the duel, but no, you just had to have the last...
So, this is the confessor. What do you make of it, Henry?
He looks pretty calm. Maybe it's not as bad as it seems.
Too calm. Almost apathetic. Well, the good news, I suppose, is that he's not in agony.
Really? No one?
A patient isn't a friend or foe.
All right. So, is it the plague? Or...
Well, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but...
Albek? Albek of Unichov?
Zacharias? What are you doing here?
Wherever His Majesty goes, I must follow. You know how it is. But why aren't you in Padua, studying? Have you been missing your homeland?
I was summoned home for urgent matters. And since I'm here, the abbot asked for my help.
Ah, yes. This plague he's so afraid of.
Plague? Do you believe it? Am I such a poor teacher?
Of course not. But until now, it was just my word against the abbot's. In other words,
Begging your pardon, sir, but who exactly are you?
Henry, allow me to introduce Master Zacharias of Prchatsitz. He once studied under me, but became a trusted friend, and eventually the personal physician of King Sigismund.
you flatter me, Albig. The road to that post was a good deal more tortuous, and you are...
Henry of Skalitz. By order of Sir Peter of Pisek, I'm here to protect Master Albig.
Though I've no idea from what. But who am I to argue, eh?
Quit complaining. You might find an aide like him more useful than you think. Anyway, this here is Dinesh. He didn't come entirely of his own will either, but he's proven a reliable man.
Dinesh Latskvi. Gentlemen?
Well then, now we all know each other, shall we finally return to the matter of the patients? Zacharias, I presume the abbot summoned you for the same reason as me.
Aye, though I've only had time to merely examine them all. All three share the same symptoms. It begins with weakness, then comes fever, rash, and later bloody diarrhea. By far the best off is the confessor here. He can still talk. The maid and the translator from the scriptorium are much worse. They sleep most of the day, and when they do speak, it's nonsense, because they're delirious with fever.
Right. In that case, first we need to bring down the fever. Have they given you anyone to assist?
Yes, Benedict. He's a novice and a bit odd, but he knows more about alchemy than most.
We'll need linen and clean water for compresses. Pre-boiled water is best. Have you got chamomile decoctions?
Benedict brews a fresh batch every evening.
And what are they feeding them?
Mostly bread, fruit. Yesterday they had fish, but they haven't eaten much of it.
Well, I thought as much. They might as well give them dry pretzels. They should be getting something light and nourishing. Preferably in liquid form, broths, stews, thin porridge.
Agreed. Dinesh will speak to Solarius Julian. You know the way to the kitchen, right?
Consider it done.
Then fetch herbs from Joachim. I gave him a list of what we'll need.
Gentlemen?
Joachim, you say? Well now.
Who's this
The monastery herbalist. He lives in a hut in the garden behind the infirmary. But if I were you, I wouldn't bother him too much. He's a grumpy old fellow.
You say that because you don't know him. I'll tell you more about him, Henry. But we have more pressing concerns right now.
Can I help in any way?
The best thing you could do is find out what the patients were doing before the diseases spread through foul air. So if we find where the three of them were breathing the same air...
Who should I start?
If I were you, I'd start with the... Better hurry.
Who should I ask about?
As far as I know, her name's Blezhna. She gets her work assignments from Steward Zdenet, and apparently she's got a friend here.
Who might know the mo-
Everything to do with books is handled by the He likes the sound.
Can I help with it?
No.
Once you've found something,
How do you feel?
Like I'm turning inside out.
Don't worry. I'll let you rest. But first, I need to know who you've been seeing.
What?
Because we need to find out.
What's that?
What if your illness is the result of all the sins you've had to hear?
I can't. Wait, please.
What is it?
I'd like to have some flowers.
What would you want flowers for?
Do I need a reason?
I'll see what's growing nearby and bring...
Thank you, lad.
Maybe we could have a rematch once they let us out. What do you say? You. Get it. Go train with Carl.
Tell me a bit more.
Gladly.
You've known Albert.
Too long.
I've only known him for a short time.
Aye. Oh,
I feel like...
what's more, he's always... It was only when I tried something myself, under his guidance, that I...
When the rat-eye captain, Bernard, gave me my...
Is that so?
So much has happened since...
Wise words.
Is it true?
He was far from the only one, but it was only with Albec that I understood what...
What surprised you most in medical...
Hard to say, but when someone's child dies in your arms for the first...
I thought Albert...
Appearances can be deceiving. Sometimes he thinks he'll save the whole world with his head full of wisdom.
Serving as King Sigismund's...
Responsibility, too. But above all, it's constant. And even though it is not talked about...
Albert mentioned the two of you treated King Wenceslas once.
That's right. It all turned...
What was wrong with...
As his physician and confidant, Albec kept it. Now that I care for his brother, I can deduce what's hereditary and what Wenceslas brought upon himself with...
Is King Sigismund dead?
If he was, I surely wouldn't... His Highness is in good health. And if anything were to change...
What do you mean?
A few years back, someone...
And he drank it?
Thankfully, I noticed since then there's been a shortage of...
No wonder. Did I hear correctly that you're from Prachatiets?
My, you have a good memory. Yes.
So you haven't seen...
I'd married myself to the king's service. The house went to my sister. Years ago, Prachatits was
Who's that
Dinesh? That's an odd...
You never asked?
He doesn't want to talk.
His family?
Ask him yourself.
Thanks.
Nope.
gonna die of boredom in here.
Where did you say it hurt?
What's the matter? Do you need me to take you to the infirmary? You're writhing around like a...
Forgive me,
I can't feel my legs or my back.
Is there anything I can help you?
Who are you calling good wife? The name's Maddie, and no, only a sore bone.
Then it's your lucky day. Because I'm a bit of both. Tell me what's bothering...
Well, it hurts like hell, and the Holy Brother over there won't. Only I'm regular as a Vesper's bell.
That's a... How long is it...
It started the day before Calamus? Yarrow? I even tried hanging from a ladder upside down so it could pass through me.
What were you doing?
Working like a dog I was. Who said I wasn't? Zdeněk? Besides, those stairs were blood.
All right. All right. If you sat on cold steps for a while, you might have...
Whatever it is, I just want... Or at least higher...
I have this... Here. If it's as strong as it's...
Are you sure about this? But, all right then. What the... It's coming from my belly. What did you do to me? It's like my own guts turned against me.
Tell me...
Glad
You've no...
too
I've only...
high.
I feel...
What is that?
Not really.
You suppose?
Sir,
Response.
Albic...
That's right.
What?
As his.
Albic mentioned...
That's right.
What was...
As his.
His...
If he was his high.
What do you mean?
If
And he drank?
sin.
No one. Is it true?
He was. But
What's the...
hard. But when
I thought...
appear.
Did I? So yeah.
I'd years ago.
Thanks.
No
do you feel?
Like,
Don't worry,
what?
because Master Albic ordered me to.
So you don't really... And now, you're asking I can't. I mustn't break the seal of...
I'm not asking the names.
Dear boy. If I'm sorry.
I understand.
Wait.
What is it?
I...
I'll see what...
Thank you.
Back to our little duel. One more thing.
Oh, give it a rest, for Christ.
Young man.
Be well.
Well.
And it's your fault.
What's going on here?
It's about Slavek not knowing when to...
Shut it, Yeshek.
I'm Henry.
All right then, Henry.
We were having a training duel. Servant Brother Carl makes sure we don't grow idle here. Well, Slavek thinks he struck me...
You're looking pretty battered for a...
Yeah, once we get going, it's no laughing...
Either way, the fight should have ended the moment I hit you. If it had been a sharp blade, you'd be dead.
How did it happen from your point?
We were having a training duel, but it wouldn't be Slavek. I didn't give a toss until he started
That's serious.
that she squints, and I gave him a jab in the shoulder. Well,
That's a load of crap.
I still want to hear what Slavek...
Now we just wanted to warm up a bit. But Yeshek completely lost it. Left lower cut, all at full force, like he was trying to kill me. So I smacked him.
Where exactly did...
where do you think? Right on the skull.
Yeah, he looked like... Ow! He struck down at me with a...
Oh, come off.
This bickering of yours is tiring. I believe you, Yashek. Training or not, an honourable duel ends with first blood.
What did you say? If I could move...
You should be glad it wasn't something worse.
Worse? I've got a pit in my skull.
Thanks for nothing, then. Once they let us out...
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's peaceful here.
And Ludov is
Who's Lude?
our commander.
He's the only real knight among us, really.
I'd love to see it one day.
Don't worry. You'll see it when we march.
Well, I wish you both...
Thanks. By the way, if you run into Brother Carl, he's a good man. And if you wanted, I'm sure he'd let you train.
But watch it. And Henry, before you go, when they were carrying me here, I dropped it had all my coin in it.
Do you at least know what...
They dragged me along the path by the ponds. At one point, it was near that stone well in front.
All right.
Thanks. Oh, I'm gonna die of...
Try to calm down first.
What's the matter? Do you need me to...
I can't feel my legs.
Is there anything I can...
Who are you called? And no.
Then it's your... Tell me what...
Well, and the Holy Brother, only I...
That's a... What were you...
Working like a dog I was. Besides, those...
All right. How long is...
Stuck Callum, I even...
All right. If you sat on cold steps for a while...
Or at least...
Wait here.
God... I'd bet if I had some balls and a moustache, they'd treat me.
Master,
How did she manage that?
I've got nothing to do with it. She sat down on...
Well, she should drink as much as she can. Movement is recommended for stomach aches, but any physician will...
That's...
You never know with women.
Can I ask...
Of course.
Thanks.
No problem.
I saw you came here with Master Albic.
Yes, my name is Henry.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Benedict the Novice.
Yes, he said you would show us to our lodging.
Your room is at the other end of the infirmary. It'll be the door on the left. There's an alchemy workshop in the other room. Master Albic should find though if he needs any fresh herbs, there's also the monastery's garden. Brother Joachim, our herbalist.
Good to know. Benedict,
You too?
it isn't for me.
I see. I told her I can't help her. Understandably, there aren't many books.
This isn't about her time of the month. She says it hurts when...
Perhaps, but I still truly don't know how to help.
Thanks, brother. Master, I need your advice. It's a bit,
Another fallen ill. And another girl.
It seems her lower passages.
Of course! This is just like the case Trotter of Salerno wrote. Coldness in the lower abdomen. Inflammation of the urinary tract accompanied by sharp...
Aye. It sounds like all that's happening.
You don't see a case like this every day. I'll have to write down...
So do you know what to do?
Not at all. I've never come across something like this. Most women sort out their problems. Usually, they only come and see a
Well, she went to see Benedict, but he seemed even more...
I'm not surprised. Only a handful of physicians have read...
So how can I help Maddie?
Of course. This calls for a concoction with soothing and she should feel relief almost immediately, but I've heard it may cause delirium and...
You mentioned you know...
Don't think we're old friends or... When Zacharias mentioned him...
So...
It's mainly my friend, Oswald Torva. They've known each other. They write to each other.
I see.
He prefers to focus on his work.
I spoke to the confessor, but he won't...
That's what I was afraid of.
You want me to...
I'm glad we understand.
Do you know...
If I'm not mistaken, Benedict said the confessor's cell is right beneath the abbot.
Well, Albic?
What is it?
Thanks.
Will you tell me?
I can try.
How's life?
You're expecting you eat from the same bowls.
Why do you worry?
It's my divine.
What do you mean?
The Lord chose me to become a healer.
What, your divine calling is what?
Not just that, I'm and when I have some free, I'm boring you out.
How did you discover?
I came to but imagine you have a stoneworker with a crushed foot come in. Is it better to comfort?
Sounds like you're in the right place.
I'm glad you think so.
If I ever need...
Of course, it's my job. Is that so?
God be with you. We'll have a rematch once they let us out of here. What do you say?
You.
Greetings.
How well do you know...
Blajena?
Excuse me?
Whenever she sees me, she always cracks some daft joke. The dafter it is, the more... Not that I'd wish anything bad on her, but God for...
Look, I really...
Then ask Zdeněk. He's the one... Yeah.
About that med...
Tell me you've got...
Here. If it's as strong as it smells...
By all the saints, bless you. Foy. It smells like you boiled an old boot with rotten garlic. But... what have I got to lose? Hang on. It's really settling.
Does it still hurt?
Not much. Kind of like a farmhand's pay. Lad, you saved my life. That was a close call. I could almost hear the...
Thank heavens you're feeling at least... By the way, now that you're conscious...
Poor soul. It burned like the devil's breath for me, but...
I'm helping Master Albic find out what's wrong with her.
Well, then I won't be much help. Only, he's a bit cross now that we both... He says he lost 4 hands on the farm. I told him, you only use your own hands to scratch your chin. That I know. And do you know... He said, you can't dig up turnips with soles.
Not exactly.
See you later, my friend.
Greetings.
Can I ask you...
You'd best go and ask Zdeněk.
Why didn't you get...
No? I believe she's a good person. When she sang while doing the dishes, the knights camped on the other side, and she was always laughing at something.
Right.
See you soon, my friend.
Greetings to you.
Do you ever talk...
No more.
They need to find...
Wait,
Afraid so.
then get away from...
You don't need to fear...
And who said...
Albic of Unichov.
The abbot said it's the Farewell.
Greetings.
Do you know Blaget?
Not really. Well...
Greetings.
You're Zdeněk, right?
She's lying in the...
She's in a bad way. Master Albic...
Oh, I see.
What sort of work...
All sorts. She's a...
Did she ever go into...
What would she do there? Women aren't allowed in. But she still manages to get...
What do you mean by that?
It'll sound terrible with...
Whatever it is...
I think she's been stealing. Lately, food's been going missing from the... I was just about to throw her out.
Where does Blajena...
What for?
Excuse me? I can bring Master Albic here if you like, but...
All right, Blajena sleeps in the house across from the church. When you enter, go through the door on the right.
I'll take a look there. Who was Blajena closest with here?
She shared a room with Valerie. I had to separate them.
And how do I recognise...
Easy.
She's the... And where do I...
That's her. But listen, don't tell her.
Where did you...
That's her.
Thanks.
Hear the angels coming.
God be with you.
Greetings.
I need to find something out.
Well, we share a room, but we're not that close, really.
I'm helping the physician treating her. And anything I find out...
Zdeněk? I don't know.
What is it?
When Blažena fell ill...
Oh.
Yeah, not yet. I'd like to tell...
But...
Not in front of the steward. See you soon, my friend.
God bless you.
That's a lot of coin. Suspiciously much for a common maid.
That was a close call. I could almost hear the angels coming. Leave that door alone, will you?
Apparently they took Blažena to the infirmary.
Two hired hands are...
Brawling? What?
Well, when I walked past, one of them was clutching his crotch, and...
What?
Over by the pond.
Oh, thrash 'em both.
I know. Not now. I told you. Not now.
The steward can't see us or hear us now.
Tell me first what he told you.
Well, he's...
That scoundrel. I knew he'd try.
How can you be so sure?
Because I caught him red-handed. I saw him going through Blažena's things.
You think he was looking?
Maybe. I saw him take something out of her chest.
And you know it...
No. It was already getting dark, and right after that, he slipped out and went down.
Do you know where his Zdeněk's...
We live in the same house. Me and Blažena sleep upstairs. He's got a bed in the kitchen down...
And what sort of...
The entrance is in the yard, under the stairs. There's food down there. There are a few rooms down there, and only Zdeněk has a key.
Sounds like a perfect place. But why would Zdeněk...
I don't know what went on between them.
Now?
That's just grist to his mill.
Why would this...
Isn't it enough that he's a scoundrel?
Did Blažena...
That?
So someone's been...
I only ever saw her once.
Monks aren't supposed...
And I haven't told anyone...
Where did Blažena...
All over.
Right, but that doesn't help.
Zdeněk gave her the pantry key, so she...
And where is that?
That same cellar I already told you about.
That'll do for now.
Right, but...
Well, to be honest, I don't know much.
And how is Blažena?
Honestly,
Poor girl. Let's hope she recovers. See you soon, my friend.
You could almost hear the angels calling.
Someone's been hammering these barrels shut. An empty wine barrel.
It's finally eased up a bit.
Wine in a tub. But it looks watered down to me. Why is there wine spilled everywhere? Water. That would explain why the wine's such a pale color. It must be seriously watered down. Of course. Now I get it. Steward Zdenyek's watering down the monastery wine. If the abbot found out about this, he'd throw him out. All right. I know you're watering down the monastery wine.
I beg your pardon?
Don't act like you didn't hear. You know exactly...
You feeling all right?
I saw your cellar.
What? But no one's allowed down there.
And I know exactly why. Now...
All right. But not here. Come with me.
Where are we going?
To the hop field.
Fine.
I'm not stupid. Almost there. Not in front of the others. Almost there. Come closer. I don't want to shout here. Come come here then.
So,
Me? Nothing. And I...
and what if I don't keep quiet?
Oh, you...
Fine.
You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit! Good day.
I know you're what?
Oh,
Don't act like
you feel...
I saw you.
What?
And I know it.
All right.
I'm not going.
Oh, come on.
No, come on.
Shh.
Calm down.
But not here.
Fine.
I'm not... Almost there. Wait till we get there. Almost there.
I know you're. Don't act.
You...
I saw you.
What?
And I know it.
All right.
Where are we?
To the hop.
Fine.
I'm not... I'm sorry. Come closer. I don't want to shout here.
So,
Me? Nothing.
oh come on. I'll tell you exactly how this ends. You'll go for me. I'll beat the stuffing out of you.
You talk...
That's.
You haven't had a...
No, I have.
I don't. You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of... Green. What?
I know you're... Donut.
You?
I saw you...
What?
And I know
All right. Where are we to the...
Fine.
I'm not... Almost there. What are you doing with that lock? Hey!
I know... Donut.
You?
I saw your...
What?
And I know...
All right.
Where are we going?
To the...
Fine.
I'm not...
Did Staniak come and see you? No. Was he supposed to? I don't think so.
Come closer. I don't want to shout here.
So...
Me?
And what if I don't...
Oh,
Fine.
now you're gonna get it! Well, what are you waiting for?
So...
Me?
And what if I...
Oh,
Fine.
you're not...
Fucking hell! What now, fucker?
Come here then.
So...
Me?
And what if... Fine.
Now you get... You won't get me! Bleeding, are ya? No, you don't! You won't get me! Fucking hell!
Stop stalling. Stop stalling. Come here then.
So,
Me?
and what if I... Fine.
You're mine! You won't get me! Take that!
Come here then. Stop.
So,
Me?
and what if...
Oh.
Fine.
You're mine! You won't get me! No chance! You won't get me! Bleeding, are ya?
Stop stalling.
So,
Me?
and what if...
Oh.
Fine.
You're mine!
Terrible! Ben, there's no talk.
Damn it. I'll have a look to see if I've been robbed.
Come here then.
So,
Me?
and what if I... Fine.
You're mine!
In God's name!
Fucking hell!
Victory awaits!
No mercy!
Eyes out.
All right, enough. I clearly missed.
I'd say so.
What do you want from...
First of all,
All right.
that's the way.
Anything...
What did you take from Blažena's chest?
Take? Me?
Don't deny it.
What's Blazena got to do with all this anyway? Did that bitch tell you?
She didn't say a word, because she couldn't. And anyway, why would she tell me anything?
Because one time I forgot to lock the cellar door behind me and...
So that's why you lied about her? So no one would believe her? You're a right.
Go to hell.
So what did you take from her?
Well...
Hand it over. What?
It's for the monastery cellar.
You mean your cellar?
No, it's the key to the cellar under...
But how would Blazena get something like that?
Yeah, I don't...
Oh, Christ.
That's it.
All right.
Wait! Promise me you won't tell the abbot about the wine. He'd have me... But if I stay here at the
How useful?
As the steward, I can get all...
We'll see.
What a relief.
You don't look
It
too
finally eased up
good. You
a
should
bit.
see the sawbones.
Mike, that's nothing out of the ordinary for me. But thanks. I'll go and see him.
My God! What happened to you?
I got a bit of a scratch somewhere. It's nothing.
Tell me
What do you...
How did...
I used to serve several important kings.
Where are you...
I was born in Zadar. That is until... After an unfortunate event, our lands and properties went...
Not that I know...
That is on purpose. The name Lachkovich is not exactly...
What do you mean by...
It was a little...
Sable?
An assembly of the... And at this...
Why did Sigurd...
He was still bitter about Nicopolis. He had long had his eyes set on the...
Don't you want to...
Alone? Against the entire Holy Empire? Our entire family... I wear black as a sign of shame for my family.
You sure you...
Worst comes worst?
Boredom in here.
At least be quiet while you do it.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Somebody gave you a good working over. Are you all right?
This? Nah, it's nothing. But thanks for asking. Oh. That's quite a lot of valuables. Something doesn't add up here. So that's why the Confessor wanted flowers from me. He must like them. There's not much here besides flowers. So where did the valuables come from? More flowers.
Stench! You ought to be ashamed.
My shoes are all worn through, but apparently we can't spare the leather either. Pretty soon, we'll be the Order of Barefooted Brothers.
There are people in church who lie barefoot from birth to death.
Church is supposed to set an example. What else are we supposed to do?
Lord said, "Read
There's wine in the air. Someone must have spilled a cask. Someone's walked through the spilled wine. The trail continues here.
What the? Hey! How did you get in here?
I should be the one asking you. What is this place?
Christ's precious.
Forgive you for what?
Wojtek. We were.
What book are you talking about?
Brother Yaroslav was translating a book called the Decameron in the scriptorium. And once he'd finished that, when Yaroslav started translating the Decameron, he soon realized what it was really about. He became afraid that if Brother Crispin, or, God forbid, the abbot, found they might even have the book destroyed. What a loss that would be. So once he'd finished the translation, he hid it down here instead.
So, what's the Decameron actually about?
That's not such an easy question.
Then at least tell me why Yaroslav was afraid.
Because it represents a new way of thinking. It doesn't focus so much on our Lord, but more on man. On human virtues, vices, good and bad intentions, and all the forms of love.
Really? All of them?
All of them. Mind you, the book pokes fun at the church a little.
And you, as servants of God, were fine with it?
I said the church, not God. There's a difference, even if not everyone wants to.
Right. So what was Yaroslav working on?
The Decameron left a strong impression. To celebrate what it has value, he later asked Brother Ernest and me to work on the book together.
And what exactly did Yaroslav want to write about?
About humor. Wait.
Why would someone write about that of all?
Something like...
No.
Yaroslav believed that a sense of...
There's something to that. Who knows how I'd have ended up if I hadn't been able to...
Just like Yaroslav said, laughter and humor are gifts from... But the brothers probably wouldn't. That's why we met and worked in secret. And sometimes we just...
So, basically you were sitting down here...
Among other things.
Go on then.
Now. All right. Here's one. Do you know why monks lie down in the meadow among the sheep? Because they're waiting for the good shepherd.
Tell me another one.
Some of our brothers have a lot in common with God when they're working. Everyone knows they exist, but no one's ever seen them.
Tell me another one.
A knight goes to confession and tells the priest, I feel a great weight on... The priest replies, the kitchen lad complains. How do you know? And the lad replies, yesterday, 5 clergymen meet, and they've nothing to tell each other. What do you call it when someone robs a storeroom full of appeasement? So I went to see it. He was totally... Brother Julian. We just called...
Well...
So was Christ when he... How does...
No, I...
By his... Turn me over. Why does... Because he... A herbarium. The brothers are praying, when suddenly the older brother says...
Oh, shame.
Sadly. But...
Who helped Rob?
Me, obviously Yaroslav, and
And what was Blazena doing here?
I didn't get it at first either. Why? But I soon understood. Humor isn't just for the... How could we grasp...
So, this isn't about any sin? Blazena's just...
More than that.
Who exactly is Ernest?
One of the older brothers.
And you...
No idea. I haven't seen him for a while. And when I think how Yaroslav and
I'd best go and check.
It's one of those under the abbot's quarters.
What about the elder?
He's got nothing to do with it. He doesn't know a thing.
And how are you?
Yes.
No symptoms?
Nothing like...
If you start feeling bad?
Of course.
Where did you say...
It's one of those under the abbot's quarter.
How long have you been...
Since the...
So at least...
Roughly.
I've heard enough.
Wait.
I told you. If you're not feeling...
I meant, please, don't...
Why would I tell him?
Thank you.
It's damp. Chilly. But the air is clean. If the disease really spreads through foul air, then they must have caught it somewhere else. Loads of written parchments. They really must have been meeting here for a long time.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Christ! I'm too late. Some building plans. Looks like a church. And underneath, probably a crypt? I should tell Albic about this.
What the fuck is that stink? Oh, what a stench! You ought to be ashamed. Oh, it's you. Sorry.
Are you afraid of water or what?
No, of course not. I was just on my way to the baths.
Oh, what a stench! Where's it coming from? Oh, have you been rolling in shit?
You stink like a pig.
Sorry. I'll go and take a bath.
Oh, it's just you, eh? Aha.
What? Where's it coming from?
Kitty! Kitty!
Where's it coming from?
Where's that stench coming from? If you're going out in public, take a bath first.
Aye. I'll go straight to the baths.
Oh, what a stench! You ought to be ashamed.
Brother Petramil?
Yes.
My name's Henry. I'm accompanying Albik of Unichov.
Of course. The monastery grounds are Would you like...
Yes, please.
Our monastery was the first Cistercian monastery in Bohemia, and is thus the mother of all our order's monasteries in these lands. This is the gate to the monastery. Within the monastery grounds, you'll find the workers' dwellings, farm buildings, and fish ponds. And on the far side of the monastery, we've got an orchard and gardens.
I saw quite a few knights here. Do they live here?
Those are brothers of the Teutonic Order. The abbot offered them lodging while they're gathering resources in Kuttenberg for their next campaign.
How long are they supposed to stay?
No one knows. But it doesn't look like they're in any great hurry.
Careful.
I'm always glad to see polite...
This is the kitchen. From here, Salarius Julian oversees the state of the monastery stores and the meals for the brothers.
Good to know where to come if I get hungry.
Yes. But please, try not to speak with the other brothers too much.
Why not? Have they taken a vow of silence?
The rule of Saint Benedict encourages the cultivation of silence. The brothers shouldn't be chatting idly, but rather turning their minds to work and to God.
What if I need something?
In case of need, of course, you may speak to them. But for ordinary tasks and objects, we've developed our own gestures. You don't need to learn them, though. As a guest, you won't need access to such things. Let's continue the tour. Please, follow me.
Where's this water coming from? In the middle of the monastery.
This is our monastery library and scriptorium. Brother Crispin, our librarian, does a splendid job. Our collection may not be the largest, but it's exceptionally colorful.
Can I borrow any books here?
Yes, but please try not to take them out of the library. We already have trouble with brothers not returning them. I think I myself might have a forgotten volume or two in my cell.
Can I help with that?
That's up to Brother Crispin. But it's true he's overburdened and sorely short of time. Try asking him.
All right, I'll check with him. If Albic doesn't need me urgently.
That would be kind of you. So, let's move on.
Mother of phew! It's just you.
This is the chapter hall. Here, Abbot Jan receives important visitors and pilgrims.
You mean like when Sigismund came?
Of course. That was the most important visit, and duty of recent years.
Have you had any other such visitors recently?
The king brought his closest attendants. Even his physician, whom the abbot, I believe, also asked for help.
2 royal physicians in one place? That's quite the coincidence.
Indeed. That's why I'm also curious why your master has come.
That's not for me to reveal. And anyway, aren't monks supposed to keep out of worldly affairs?
That's hard to do when the abbot invites the world through our gates. Let's continue the tour. Please, follow me. Next, we'll visit the beating heart of our monastery. Please, ignore the ongoing work. Welcome to the Church of the Assumption of the Virgin Mary. It's the pride of our monastery, and the dominant landmark of the region.
What's with the hole in the floor?
Yes. That's one of the hazards of ongoing repairs. But that's not something a guest need concern himself with.
I don't mind. Tell me.
There's not much to tell. During repairs, the floor collapsed into the cellar spaces, and we're working on fixing it.
Oh, come on. There's got to be more to it. A cellar under the church? Storing onions on sacred ground?
Not onions, but bodies. Beneath the church is a crypt where abbots and other esteemed benefactors of the monastery are laid to rest.
I see why you wouldn't want to spread that around. It doesn't look like a good omen.
It certainly doesn't. Perhaps we should leave the laborers to their work and move along.
I'd like to stay in the church a little while longer. I've been staring at it from Kuttenberg. I'm glad to finally get to see inside.
Let it serve as a reminder of who tended to the souls of the people of Kuttenberg for decades.
And do you think they need it?
It'll do them good. The townsfolk are building their own church outside the bounds of our parish. They claim they should choose who'll oversee their town.
Isn't that right, though? If they pick someone themselves, they're more likely to listen to it.
But what of tradition? Of glory? Of all the service we've given to the townspeople? Not to mention how much of Kuttenberg stands on land owned by the monastery.
Hello? Which part?
That's a matter for the monastery. Let's continue the tour. There's not much left now.
Oh, it's you. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Did you notice the cemetery by the monastery when you arrived?
Hard not to. It's enormous.
Yes. For a long time now, people have traveled even from far and wide to bury their loved ones here.
Dragging a body all that way. Why not bury them in the village graveyard?
Over a century ago, Abbot Heidenreich went on a pilgrimage to the Holy Land and brought back soil from Christ's tomb. Since then, people have come here in great numbers. After the plague and the wars of recent years, their numbers have only grown. We recently built the ossuary to have a place to lay the dead. These cells are reserved for brothers who hold an official position in the monastery.
Where does that gate lead?
To the garden surrounding the monastery. We'd prefer you didn't go there too much. That part of the garden lies beneath the wing occupied by His Majesty.
And which cell is yours?
If you come through the garden gate, it's the first cell on the right. But I spend most of the day making rounds around the monastery, or assisting the abbot, who has his office above us.
Can hardly smell
Why
it
are
now.
they here specifically?
The abbot's study is upstairs, so we can be close at hand.
Should we move on?
Please, this way. Next, I'll show you the abbot's chapel.
Won't the abbot mind?
Apparently not. The Right Reverend instructed me to give you as thorough a tour of the monastery as possible, including the chapel. He said ignorance mustn't hinder your ability to assist your master.
Yeah. Who stinks here?
Good Lord, what did you roll around in?
The last part of our tour. This chapel is where the abbot himself prays. The painting above the altar shows Archangel Michael weighing souls on a scale. We see sinners cast to hellish beasts and pious souls rising to the gates of heaven.
Weighed against what?
Sins against acts of humility, sacrifice, and labor. A humble and disciplined life.
And that's enough?
Sin isn't easily redeemed. It must be repaid with good deeds, or so it ought to be, at least. I'll now take you to Master Albic in the infirmary. Please follow me.
Careful.
Oh, what? Oh, huh?
To the right is the gate to the wing now occupied by King Sigismund. Don't go near it. You won't get in. They don't wish to be disturbed. And if you walk past, please try to be quiet. I understand you want... And here's the infirmary, where you'll find Master Albic. Anything else you'd like to ask?
Are there any other
What exactly are you
Mostly I'm...
Then I'm sure you'd enjoy meeting Brother...
Are there...
Aside from the wing occupied by King Sigismund, but again, I asked...
I'd say I know everything I need.
Good luck.
And with you.
Careful.
What do you say? You. Forget it. Go train with Carl. He won't put...
Good day. What do you...
I'd certainly... Oh, you're lucky. Does anything else hurt?
I don't think so.
Good. There. It should... Don't mention it.
We can do without it for a while. Better to boil some water and prepare a fresh batch of digestive concoction. But no buts. Can't you see how much work there is to do?
I do.
Where's the confessor?
Give it a rest, for Christ's sake. My head's killing me.
Can I...
Of course.
Who's that?
Dinesh.
You never asked?
He doesn't want to talk.
His family.
Ask him yourself.
I found another
You're not the only one. While you were gone, they brought it. So,
with the Lord now.
Lord have mercy.
I'm one of the monks.
That's the second death today. The confessor's dead. Old Stephen.
Couldn't you really do more for him?
He was exhausted. His body just couldn't fight. And what about you?
I found some jewellery in Stephen's set.
Jewellery?
He might have stolen it. But given how strict he was about maybe someone else stole it, but guilt caught...
Maybe. But surely we'd have heard about such a thing.
They stole it from someone who can't tell anyone anymore. Do you think we've got a murderer here?
I've no idea.
I found out that Ernest, Yaroslav and Blazhena were
A secret?
Well, it's a long story. But I know for sure they were meeting down there. Those three from the infirmary, and the overseer I found dead.
Very well. I believe you. That explains why those three got infected. Did you notice dampness?
Nothing like that. But
probably Ernest. If he died first,
well, maybe the illness just killed him faster.
That's possible.
So?
We'll go to the abbot. You, Zacharias, and...
To the abbot?
You think wait?
You've all come. That can't mean anything good.
The truth is, more are falling ill and...
We're trying to give them all they need. But soon there'll be no beds, and they'll have to lie on the floor.
How many have died?
The old confessor.
And Brother Ernest.
Ernest?
He died in his cell. No.
So?
Ernest wasn't treated. Even mild illness can be...
And Stephen's age, didn't...
When the Black Death last swept the town, it also started slow. And then we couldn't even bury the dead in time. Now, the Lord is punishing us for...
We do have some.
We know that Brother Yaroslav and that maid...
They all met?
Blazhena was in charge of the pantry for...
That makes no sense. She'd have only met Solarius...
Henry, stop making things up.
All right. They met together.
Just breathing the same foul air.
And since I found Ernest already dead, if he was the first to die, then he must have been the first to catch it.
But where?
I don't know yet. I found building plans in his cell.
That means nothing. Ernest...
And what had he been working?
He'd been supervising repairs in the church.
Which crypt do you...
Some important nobles are buried there. But most of all, it's the...
That might be the source of the foul air. The illness could have spread from...
I ought to go into the church and...
That's not a good idea. If the illness is really spreading from there, no one should go in.
I understand your concern, Zacharias. But Henry is right. At this point, it's just a supposition, and we must put it to the test.
Enough. What nonsense is this? No one's going into that crypt. The disease is spreading. The infirmary is full.
Father,
Afraid? I'm not afraid. I bear responsibility for the whole monastery, for every living soul. And it's my God-given duty to do everything I can to protect them from the plague.
Father, wait. Just give us a day. 2 at most. I'll just find out where the sickness came from.
You won't get another hour. The monastery is to be sealed. No one goes in, no one comes out. All the monks are to withdraw to their cells.
What about us? You want to keep us here against our will?
I don't want to, but I must. And at the same time, I humbly ask for your help. Believe me, you'll be repaid when the time is right. You came to me with a certain request. Help me, you may consider it granted.
It's for the best, Albec. Even if it... And we're within sight of the town.
I know. But as you wish. I'm...
Tibi Domine, fratrum nostrum, militer commendamus, ut quem in hac vita mortali, immenso semper es prosecutus amore.
This whole situation keeps getting worse. How am I meant to treat a disease I know almost nothing about? This can't end well.
Then what do you suggest? The abbot's forbidden us from going...
Not only that, he's had the monastery gates shut.
Or out. Ludolf's men are even patrolling the grounds.
Still, something must be done. The beds are nearly full, and there's not endless space on the floor either.
Henry.
Oh.
For someone who only got here thanks to Albec.
Fair enough. I didn't expect things to go this...
I'm sorry.
Search the church crypt. If there's a plague grave, then at least we'll know for sure.
But surely no one would have buried plague victims there. That's where the abbot's tombs...
I'm not looking to confirm it. On the contrary, I'll stay here and...
Let me...
Thank you. I am Henry. In the best case, they...
And how do I get there?
If they catch him wandering somewhere, he shouldn't.
And the abbot will find out we're investigating the source of the outbreak, despite... Henry?
I'll do what must...
Hold... In Italy, physicians wear...
True.
Sounds good.
With a bit of skill, you can make it yourself. You'll need to hang fragrant herb.
You jest. But yes. The less...
You can use the workbench in the alchemical workshop.
All right.
Best of luck.
And with you.